and looking. No race, I went easy cause the pace I be pushing. And the storm like, they like Rico with you. I'm better than all the rest. Not a drill, ho, it's not a test. You need to roll out cause you act.
We say A from Toronto for this one from north of the border. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, the motto in Canada is We the North. There's only one direction the Raptors are going right now, and that is up.
Ed, I heard it all. Hustle over hype. Built for block. North over everything. It doesn't matter what the battle cry is. This team is ready.
There's a great thing going on right now here in Ontario, and a great game to start right now. And the tip, won by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Clarkson. Nothing going here on that drive. Osman's shot won't go. Lowry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Lowry has the basketball. And the denial.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Almost. Unlucky bounce. Now ready to shoot at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Clarkson with the basketball. They trail by 2. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. For the Raptors right now, it's twofold. Not just winning with Kawhi, but trying to keep Kawhi.
I think Toronto has to look at this as a one-year lease. You have to get as much out of Kawhi as you can. The goal is to win a championship, and the goal is to win one now.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Jordan Clarkson at the line for 2 shots. For his career, 80% at the line. Oops, he missed the first one. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. They trail by 1. John Henson up to block the shot.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Taken by the Raptors. It's denied by Ibaka.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Add 2 points to the board.
I tell you, he's so special, Ed. He makes the game look easy.
A lot of hard work to make it look easy. Cleveland has the basketball. Lays it up and in.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Lowry into the front court. Down by 1. To Valanciunas. And stuffs it home.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Clarkson with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. The Raptors able to clear the board. Leonard to Valanciunas. Short jumper won't go down.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Love. Smothering D. Toronto has the basketball. Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good. Nice finish at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Leonard to Danny Green. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him. And the basket good at the rim.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Jay, what do you make of the pressure on this franchise? A whole country is watching.
Pressure makes diamonds, my friend. So if you... he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it. Now the Cavs gonna signal for timeout as they'll talk things over in a one-point basketball game. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Clarkson to J.R. Smith. Got toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
And the free throw is good. 3 points on that trip. Cavs at the controls. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Cleans it up. Pascal Siakam to Leonard. Here's a chance from long range. His first effort off the mark. Clarkson with the basketball. They can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Jordan Clarkson at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Free throw good to finish off the three-point play. The lead is up to 5. To Leonard. And they call it.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Ball in possession of Cleveland. Deep three at the buzzer. The quarter's concluded. The Cavaliers with the lead. One quarter down. Long way to go. So, buckle up. It's wide open.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. To Leonard. Pascal Siakam. Down low to Monroe. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Sexton. Raptors come away with it. To VanVleet. Pascal Siakam. Leonard. To VanVleet. Knocked loose. Fred VanVleet. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Pascal Siakam. He's got 2 shots coming. His career mark right now sits at 63%. Off the mark. 0 for 2 at the line. To Colin Sexton. Off the assist.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Pascal Siakam. Down low to Monroe. With a drop step. The Cavs secure the rebound. Nance to J.R. Smith. Short jumper off the mark. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number one, create contact, and number two, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
J.R. Smith trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 73%. And he can't convert the free throw. Toronto with the basketball. Fred VanVleet to Ibaka. Serge Ibaka. He's 2 for 2 now.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Beyond the arc for 3. Like the toughness, but Colin Sexton off the mark. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
That boy's living his best life.
Oh, you could sense that coming.
There is a premium market for players with that type of hand-eye coordination.
Fred VanVleet to Monroe. Offensive board. And a putback slam.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Alec Burks to Colin Sexton. Going to launch beyond the arc. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
And he hits the second. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. Lowry with it. Down 4. Danny Green to Lowry. Missed it. Not much more you can ask for from the defense there.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
And Kyle Lowry, muscle memory put to good use there.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. To Danny Green. Oh, had him going there for a second. Knocked loose. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a 3-point play. No foul.
Absolute stud. Just flexing on them on both the defensive and offensive end. I don't know if we should call him the young bull anymore. He's maturing right in front of our eyes.
And the reward, a couple of shots at the line.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Kyle Lowry, couple of free throws on the way. Hasn't missed yet. And he connects on the first free throw.
Stepping in for Toronto, number 23.
And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. From the outside, no good. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Lets it fly from long range. Won't go down for J.R. Smith. Defense was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Cavaliers with the basketball. Trying to cash in. Deep 2 there. Won't go. Lowry into the front court. Lead is 2. Great look and vision. The shot turned away by Henson.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Backcourt. Danny Green. Ibaka. Serge Ibaka. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
This is a game of ways. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Fires the 3.
To number 14, Danny Green. That's his second personal foul.
J.R. Smith is going to get 3 shots here, shooting 75% so far tonight. And hits the first free throw.
It's like practice.
It's the second. One more coming. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Lowry. Textbook defense. Love. And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's an even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Kevin Love is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 82%. Knocks down the first. Second and 3. Got it. Perfect from the line. Hits all 3 of them. He'll let one fly from half court. That'll do it for the first half. The Cavaliers have the lead.
I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Cavaliers are in a tight battle after 2 quarters. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Raptors are keeping things competitive after 2 quarters. I love the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impressed me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track. Bench points.
This is a game where the bench guys deserve a bit of the spotlight. The thing is, you need a spotlight big enough for the reserves on both squads. This is a game that's been all about the depth in the depth chart.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Top plays, and we've got 3 of them for you.
Number 2. Number 1.
And with that, I'm sending it back to Ed and Jay to bring you the rest of the game.
Everybody clap your hands.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys now down by a point. to Leonard. Gets it in the left corner. Ibaka. You could see Serge salivate. Wide open, he drills it.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
Goes to the left side. 4-3. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Love buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Hey, match up, match up, match up.
Leonard to Lowry. Through three. Misfires. It's no good. Yes. And the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Rodney Hood at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 82%. Free throw's good. A three-point play. And with that, they go up by 3. Lowry into the front court. He'll run the offense. Danny Green to Leonard. Goes to the right side. Leonard to Ibaka from long range. It's good. Serge Ibaka stepping out and draining the three.
And I just hear my high school coach preaching this thing to me every single day, and it's still pertinent for the NBA. It's all about spacing. And when you have guys who are lethal three-point shooters and they understand spacing, oh, that whole floor opens up, and that's a thing of beauty to watch.
Ball's controlled by Lowry. And Jay, they call the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Lowry, nice pass to set things up. Baseline drive. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
Ed, this is like show and tell back in kindergarten. You show the ball, and then you tell them with the easy lay.
Going back to the pre-K days, Jay. Shot from the lane won't go. Danny Green to Lowry. Oh, John Henson up to block the shot.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Kevin Love, consistent effort. He's at 50%.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
And scores.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Number 13.
Oh, he can't connect. To Rodney Hood. Fires the three. Hood when he's open and when he's not. So dangerous.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Toronto has the basketball. Oh, whistle.
His timing was a tad bit off.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Danny Green. Here's Leonard for 2. Kawhi Leonard. He struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody would be wilding on the court. Guaranteed.
Valanciunas with the denial. Danny Green.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Leonard. That's off the side of the rim. No good. Clarkson with the basketball. His guys now trailing by a point. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First free throw is good.
Entering the game.
Able to convert on both free throws. Ball's controlled by the Raptors.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter.
Slam dunk.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Clarkson with the basketball. Down by 1. Jumper's good.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Screen coming. Kawhi Leonard. That's usually one that he'll knock down. He gets it.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Here's Leonard for 2. Cleans it up. Sent it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
You see, this is why players get out here hours before the game and they get a really good ladder.
Fred VanVleet to Danny Green. Leonard. Pulled in by Kevin Love. Hood. To Clarkson. Lets it fly from beyond the arc.
That reach was just about a second off. He got his hand in there a little bit quicker. That would have been a steal.
Just enough imbalance. First one goes down. Second of 3 is good. And he hits all 3 free throws. Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter.
Here we go, my ball.
Fred VanVleet to Leonard. Here's a chance from long range. That's rebounded by the Cavaliers. Alec Burks. To Clarkson. Fine to shoot. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores. Deep 3 at the buzzer. Quarter comes to an end. The Cavaliers with the lead. The Cavaliers start with the basketball here in the fourth quarter. And, Jay, I'm as shocked as you are. Neither of us expected this.
Ed, I'm sitting here shaking my head because I am baffled. I thought maybe they could have given them a game. But I don't think anyone saw them with a double-digit lead to start the fourth quarter.
The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry to Monroe. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
And Ed, here's my offensive theory. More touches, more points. This is a fast-paced league. Either the coaches adapt or you'll be left behind.
Sexton to J.R. Smith. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
That's what you like. That rip through right into the shot. That's smooth.
Have to respect all elements of his game. Got it. Lowry to Van Vliet. No good. To Alec Burks. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
Lowry and the rebound taken by Thompson. Beyond the arc for three. Well defended, but Burks knocks it down.
Look, I'm not the one to hate. I'm the prime example of a bad decision that turned out well.
Knocked loose. Cavs have it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Too much contact, and free throws coming.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
Colin Sexton at the line. First one, count it.
Toronto. Stepping in, the Cleveland.
Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Lowry has the basketball. To Danny Green. Surveys the floor. Danny Green to Valanciunas. Has a look. Pulls up for 2.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. Lowry with it. Trailing by 14. Wide open look. Won't go. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Hand in his face. No good for Alec Burks. Valanciunas. To Danny Green. Lowry cleans it up. Offensive. Oh, and a putback.
And I'm telling you right now, there's always going to be a home for a player in this league for a guy who does the cleanup work around the rim like that.
Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Lowry to Valanciunas. Driving right to the basket. Lets it fly from long range. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Fires the 3. Won't go down. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
And a whistle.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Lowry. Not that time. He missed it. That's rebounded by Toronto. Kyle Lowry with the rock. Takes stock of the floor. Lowry, 4-3. The rebound taken by Cleveland to Alec Burks. Sexton to Rodney Hood. For three. Rodney Hood couldn't get open. Misses the shot. Lowry into the front court. Down a bundle. And count the basket.
No fading on that shot. Strictly up and down.
Fundamentals 101. Sexton. A lot of contact. No whistle. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
To Lowry. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Lowry. The shot clock expires. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. From long range, Jordan Clarkson hounded, shot off the mark. Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys down big. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The ref spit, and that's the game.
Kyle Lowry trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shooting 66% in this contest. Cleveland has the basketball. Clarkson. Easy path to the rim.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Lowry into the front court. Trailing by 15, and they call it.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Nope, first one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first. Clarkson with the basketball. His guys leading by 14. No, I missed a short one there. Lowry with it. Looking to make something happen. Has a chance. Doesn't even see the defender. Buries the shot.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time. When you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot
hits the late 3 at the buzzer, but it's not going to be enough. This game is all over. The Cavs are victorious as they get a good win on the road. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Cavaliers almost let this one get away from them, but they managed to get the victory. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Check out the leading scores for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Raptors are probably frustrated with themselves after such a narrow loss. This loss is sure to be all the more bitter because of how well they shot from beyond the arc. Their percentage from three-point range was outstanding. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Toronto Raptors.
Game track.
Three-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
This is what the future holds for the Toronto Raptors. This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.